it's pretty much guaranteed that if a hero is popular enough, then they will have to die dozens of times over the course of their crime-fighting careers. And this happened many times in Spider-Man's life, where the Marvel Comics has managed to brutalize him in many occasions. So in today's video, we will review the complete story of Spider-Man, the House of M event, where we will see the alternate reality where Uncle Ben and Gwen Stacy are alive and Peter gets a happy family that he deserves, but still he lost everything, including the legacy of the Spider-Man, and he takes his own life. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by a suspected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. Peter's origin in this reality is very much similar to the mainstream universe. A teenager gets bit by a radioactive spider and gains the inhuman strength and abilities, and it leads him to a wrestling match where he stops a burglar, the same one who would have shot Uncle Ben, and it makes him famous in the wrestling league. But at this time, the war between humans and the mutants is full on swing, and Peter is accused of being a mutant by the media. So Peter wants to deny it, but Uncle Ben advises him to stay quiet as he is the idol among the mutants, and as the mutants win the war, Peter claims that he is one of them, and he becomes a movie star, and he hires MJ to play the female lead in his movie. After some time, Peter takes a break from his career and marries Gwen Stacy, and they also have a son. As he returns to the public eye, he then starts his own company, and he has everything he ever wanted from his life. He has a family with Gwen, their son, Uncle Ben, and Aunt May. He also takes over the Oscorp industry and pays lots of money to J Jonah Jameson to work for him. But in return, he doesn't treat it well with Jameson, Peter humiliating him at every opportunities, and his rash behavior pushes Jameson too far that he decides to end Spider-Man's career. And that day comes when Green Goblin reaches out to Jameson and gives him Peter's private journal that contains the truth of Spider-Man's origin, that he is not a mutant. In fact, he was bitten by a radioactive spider. So to get the revenge, Jameson reveals the truth to the media that Peter Parker is not a mutant, and when the truth about how Peter Parker gained his powers is revealed, it puts his life and his career in danger. He soon falls under the public fire as they thought him as a mutant for years. Peter's theatrical biography is about to be released, but it is also pulled away from the theater. Stock in his business begins to fall off. The House of M event reclaims everything that Peter has earned as a mutant. Due to this reason, his family is forced into hiding from the public eyes. So Peter learns that Jameson is working with the Green Goblin. So Peter sends Rhino to inquire Crusher Hogan to see if he knows anything about the Goblin. But during the inquiry, Rhino accidentally injures Hogan, and as it goes public, everyone starts to hate Spider-Man. And as Rhino gets the public backlash, he then goes into rage and starts to attack the innocent people. So Spider-Man quickly arrives on the scene and stops him from destroying the public properties. But right at that time, the angry public charge at Peter and force him to escape the place. And when he returns to his family, he apologizes them for not telling the truth that he is not a mutant. Soon after the incident, Rhino gets visited by Green Goblin, who offers him to ruin Peter's life. So enraged by Peter's action, Rhino joins Green Goblin and his team that consists of Vulture, Electro, and Dogs. But in that meeting, the villains turn against the Green Goblin and they manage to defeat him. And when they unmask him, Right at the time, Gwen walks into that warehouse and it reveals that Green Goblin is actually Peter Parker. But in his twisted persona, Peter captures Gwen Stacy and escapes the place. And the Sentinel captures an image of Peter and it attacks Peter's glider. Fortunately, Vulture manages to save Gwen. So to save Peter from his Goblin persona, Gwen decides to steal Peter's journal from Jameson's apartment. So with her father and Ben's help, they infiltrate the apartment. But as they are about to get the journal, the team gets confronted by a remote-controlled spider slayer operated by Jameson. And as the robot is about to take their life, Peter arrives and saves his family by destroying it. Peter then tries to take the journal with him, but his father-in-law is able to get the journal, and as the family read the whole book, they learn the whole truth as it mentions the life before House of M, where Uncle Ben, Gwen Stacy and her father are dead. Meanwhile, Peter is trying to protect the innocent people from the abuse that they are suffering because of him. So he defeats the mutant officers and saves the humans. But soon he realizes these humans are already turning against him and they are trying to kill him in a hope that the mutant officers will release them. Spider-Man manages to escape and able to reconnect with his family who help him to overcome his evil persona. So Peter decides the only way to get these mutants to back off from the humans is to give them what they want, and that is his death. So with Uncle Ben's help, he fakes his own death by hanging himself from a bridge, and he goes into hiding with his family. But before he disappears, he sends a message to Magneto that if he wants him to stay dead, then he will have to ease up on the humans. So even though the House of M event takes away Spider-Man's legacy, but it still gives him the happy ending that Peter deserves. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. And also please subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.